0. Understand? Okay, so if you understand all the stuff, please answer this quick check. Which of the following costs would be variable with respect to number of cones sold at the Baskin and Robbins shop? There may be more than one correct answers. So, Arone, Sipude, Chandra, Christine, Min,
C and D.
C and D. Others?
I think D.
B?
D.
D, okay. If you think D, why didn't you consider C?
No, sir, I said D, the last one, the cost of napkins.
Yeah, but do you think C can be the answer or not? Okay, I understand.
I don't think the cost of ice cream will be affected by the number of cones sold at the shop.
Remember, if you're talking about, if you are finding out the answer, like find out the variable cost, you need to find out its activity base. And activity base is number of cones sold, which means number of units sold. So the more you sell the ice cream, the cost of the ice cream going to increase or decrease, or remain the same. This is not per unit, this is total. If question is silent, consider as total. If you sell 10 ice creams, the cost, for example, 8, price is 10. If you sell 100, that will become 80, and that will become, so it means cost increases, right? Sipade?
Yeah, I understand.
So answer is C and D. The more you sell the napkins, if you sell 10, you give 10 napkins. If you sell 100, you also give 100 napkins. What about the wages of the store managers? Whether you sell 100, whether you sell 10 ice cream, its wages are the same, right? The cost of lighting the store, not powering the ice cream machine. The whole store, whether even no customer come to the store, even then you are lighting the store. It means it is irrelevant, it is fixed. Understand, everyone?
Yeah.
Here comes mixed cost, semi-variable cost, which means the costs that have both the characteristics of variable and fixed, like I told you. Let's just not get into this mathematical detail. Let's go through the example to really understand that. So if your fixed monthly utility bill charges you $40 and your variable cost is 0.03 per kilowatt hour, what does it mean? It means even if you don't use any electricity, you are gone for a month, even then you have to pay $40. And if you use that one per kilowatt hour, you have to pay $0.03, right? So you used $2,000, 2,000 watt of electricity. So what is the bill? So it's a straight line, simple. You can say that fixed cost plus variable cost. Simple. Fixed is 40, right? Variable is 0.03 multiplied by 2000. So this 100 is not fixed cost, not completely variable cost. This is mixed cost. It has both characteristics, right? But what if you have given this? Can you find out how much is the fixed and how much is the variable? Can you find out? Easily. How? We have different method as well, but if you know from this question one or two stuff, then you can find. If you don't know about this, any two variables from this equation, then it is really hard to find out. But luckily, we have the analysis formula for method to find out variable part and fixed part in the manufacturing, in the mixed cost. So we see in our next slide. But what is the use of this mixed cost analysis? In economics, in finance, we talked about fixed cost and variable cost, but we didn't talk about the mixed cost, right? It means mixed cost exists, yes, but who use that? Number one, there are accounting and engineering approach. Accounting only categorize cost as variable or fixed cost. They see that only variable part is very small, so they consider that fixed. If in a cost, the major part is variable cost, so they ignore the fixed cost. They completely consider that, the if a small portion of variable, major portion is fixed, so they go with the majority. What is engineering approach? Engineering approach classifies cost based on industrial engineering evaluation of the production. So they cost their values basically are coming from either this is material, labor, manufacturing overhead. That's it. So manufacturing overhead cost is 40,000. For example, material. Oh, sorry. Material cost is 40,000. Manufacturing overhead cost is 40,000. So this is variable or fixed? No, this is mixed. Right? Everybody understand that? In engineering approach, mixed cost concept, we use that. But in accounting analysis, as an accountant, we categorize only variable and fixed cost. That's it. So Sipade, Chandra, Aroni, Christine, Min, understand?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, if you understand that, let's talk about this final exercise. So I'm just gonna open the breakout room. Remember, like I gave you the example, you need to find out the behavior of the cost based on these are the measuring activity or base activity, right? So you need to categorize the cost nature based on the activity. So don't just solely categorize the cost, just reading by the cost and just saying that, okay, this is variable fixed. No, based on the activity measures, okay? So please, let me just there. Please take a picture and I'm opening a breakout room. Okay, so here we go. Oops, sorry. So I'm going to give you 15 minutes to do that. Please complete that. And I would be, resuming the recording after the breakout room. Okay, welcome back. I'm quite surprised. Okay, let's match your answer here. So below are the costs and measure of activity in a variety of organizations. Classify each cost as variable or fixed with respect to its indicated measure of activity by placing X in the appropriate column. So you see here, are you seeing this slide?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. The answer here. First one is variable. If you have any question, please do ask. First one is variable. Second one is fixed. Now tell me, is there any case in which this second becomes variable cost? For example, the cost of advertising a concert in New York City, and right now the number of tickets sold, but its base is number of advertising given, number of advertising billboards, you can say that. Number of advertising places, right? In that case, that becomes variable, right? It means, so the cost has integral relationship with the cost measure. Cost of the advertising a rock concert in New York City and activity is number of places. If you choose 4 places, the cost will be lower. If you choose 8 places, the cost will be higher, right? Since the activity measure is basically number of tickets sold, on that basis the nature of the cost, the behavior of the cost changes, and that behavior of the cost becomes fixed, right? Third one is fixed, fourth one is variable, fifth fixed, sixth variables, seventh fixed, variables, and fixed. Any question regarding these 10?
No.
All clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well done, ladies. I must admit that you are the smartest of all. Okay, that's all for this lecture. If you have still any question, please do post us in our WeChat group. I would be happy to answer over there. If no more question, then that would be the end of our lecture. So stay safe, take care, bye bye.
Thank you. Have a good
Yes.
night. Bye.